What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we're going to be going over a day trading recap. The market was kind of weird today. Check it out. There we go. So the longer the morning went on, the more I realized that there was nothing that I really liked, and I really wasn't interested in taking a trade unless something screamed, trade me, right? You know, we're 10, 15 minutes into the morning, and I'm like, today's not the best day. I think it'll be choppy. You know, in pre-market, I said, guys, here are the levels to watch on the SPY, right? It was on the watch list here. Let me get the watch list, put it into frame here for you. SPY watching 414 area to hold support. If not 412.50, you know, then we were watching Tesla 584 area, which is 200-day moving average, for a retest of the low 570s. Discovery, we were watching CALA, we were watching MNMD, we were watching, and on the SPY, you know, we held that 414 area fairly decently. We did violate it just a little bit, not drastic at all, but look at this. This is chop. Right? Look, we open up off the gap down. We make a quick little push. And what do I tell you guys? I'm like, guys, look at the volume. I was like, guys, look at the volume, how small it is. And then we kind of fill the gap and we reject that. And we come from up here, new high in the morning. We come up here and we make a new lows. We make new lows, right? And then we get up above VWAP and we start to hold VWAP. And I'm like, okay, guys, you know, watch VWAP here, see, you know, if we start to get a bounce. Nope. We randomly, and I mean randomly, just dump disgustingly and go make new lows. Then what do we do? What do we do after that? We get back above VWAP. And what are we doing right now? We're back below VWAP. I told you guys, I think, I'm pretty sure right around here is when I told you guys, today's probably going to be choppy. Today's probably going to be choppy. And I said, I came on the mic and I told you guys, you know, it's expected. Why? The SPY just went on a 2-day tear. This is a very strong bounce. Very strong bounce on the SPY. To come in here today and expect the SPY to give us that, I mean, that's a lot to ask, I think, in the current environment of uncertainty between inflation, rates, etc. So I was like, you know what? If the SPY does an inside day today, just as it gives us a little inside candle, it's no biggie. You know, that's actually healthy, I said. Give us a little inside candle. Okay, cool. But if it gives us that little inside candle, so I told you, it'll be choppy. It'll be choppy. And come on. It doesn't take a seasoned trader to step in here and look at this and see the chop. That is the clearest sign of chop you could ever see, probably. Take a picture of it. That is what chop looks like. Okay? And in the morning, in pre-market, I even said it, today could be a choppy day. And here it is. Now, why would I step into the day thinking it could be choppy? Well, because of this action. We have two big days on the SPY. It's expected for it to have some sort of breather. You know, you don't run a sprint like this and then come in here and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run a marathon now. No, you're gonna put your hands on your knees. You're going to take some breath, drink some Gatorade, right? Before you go and run the marathon. You know? That's what you're gonna do before you run the marathon. You're gonna take that breather. Okay? So that's what I think we're getting out of the SPY here today, you know, barring any macro news, of course. And because the SPY was like that, you know, the one I was looking at to trade, which was Tesla, was the definition of chop as well. Look at all this chop. Look at all that chop. That is a ton of chop, my friends. Okay? Ton of chop. We had one quick little tradable pullback here. and then you had that nice move, filled the gap. And what I say after we filled that gap, I was like, okay, I'm going to watch and see if that gap fill is going to make the stock pull back. And then right here, I told you guys, let's see if VWAP holds. If VWAP gives me a confirmation bounce, then I'm going to look to get long because I want to see if we're going to get a move back up here. And then if we're going to get that, I definitely want to be in on it. We don't get it. Right there and there, we crack VWAP. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to wait and see what the first bounce attempt looks like on Tesla. And then we get the very first bounce attempt right here. And we reject VWAP. And I was like, huh, okay. And I start to look to see if I can get short or some puts. And, you know, we quickly dump. But then we quickly get right back, bought right back up. And we tear through VWAP. Only to then dump underneath VWAP. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to, I haven't taken a single trade this morning, and I'm not going to continue playing around with this. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to trade this because I think we're just going to chop around. And now look at us, right through VWAP again, right back underneath it. No, man. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to get chopped up. Is, you know, in other words, I'm not going to get chopped up. I'm not looking to get chopped up because getting chopped up, right? Here, you sucker in some bears. Here, those bears are stopped out, right? Now here, you sucker in some longs. Now these longs are probably going to get chopped up. So I'm not going to get chopped up between, no. So coming into the day, knowing that this can very well happen, I have it in the back of my mind. I start to look for these signs of chop. Once I identify these signs of chop, I'm like, okay, pedal off the, foot off the pedal. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch this because I'm not going to put my capital at risk, much less my mental capital at risk, because I hate getting chopped up. Then you come on over to some of these small caps, right, that were gapping up this morning. Nothing. Nothing, right? They're just not doing anything. You know, with the exception of ATOS, they're not doing anything. And this isn't even the clean. Look, this is chop as well. So everything's choppy. You got break underneath VWAP, break back above it. Like, it's just a mess. You had one clean move right there. That's it. One clean move. Kevin caught it. Congrats, nice trade. But that's all there's been today, guys. So I take those like little notes right there, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a responsible trader today, and I'm not going to take any trades because I don't like what's going on here. I'm not going to get chopped up, you know, death by 1,000 paper cuts. And tomorrow's a new day. An inexperienced trader today, they'd be getting chopped up. They'd be taking stop after stop after stop. You know, a little loss here, a little loss there. And then by the end of the day, they have like 3 or 4 little losses that add up to one big loss on the day. All because they did not want to adhere to the thought that, hey, today's choppy, let me not trade. No, they think that, hey, I'm a day trader, so I got to trade every day. No, you don't. You don't have to trade every day. You only have to trade when your setup presents itself. I was extremely patient on Friday. And here is what it looks like on Friday. Like when I was patient, here's what a winning setup looks like. You know, we caught this pullback on Friday, and we caught that move. Now that's what I'm talking about. Over $7 a share profit on the last take profit. Why? Because patience, right? So I came into the day looking for patience, looking for that type of setup, and it's not here. All we got was chop. So I conserved all my profits and conserved my mental capital, and tomorrow's a new day. All right, guys, so you see, that's the whole point, right? Like, you want to make sure that you are a disciplined trader, and the way you do that is by always keeping track of your past experiences, right? And then taking your emotions out of the equation. I wanted to trade today. I really did. Why would I not want to trade? That's what I do, right? I want to come in, I want to trade. So I wanted to trade today. However, nothing really presented itself in a way that was conducive of my strategy and the way I trade. So I waited and waited and waited, looking for the right opportunity. And like you saw on Friday, when I waited a lot, I caught a real nice trade. And today I waited a lot of time, but nothing set up in the way that I like to trade it.
Sure, I could have caught a couple scalps here and there, but I'm not really a scalper. I'll take a scalp once in a blue moon. And today wasn't a day that I was looking to take a scalp. Why would I take a scalp today? I just sat, waited for my opportunity. The opportunity didn't present itself, right? So no trades. That's the type of discipline we teach at the daytraderchatroom.com. So make sure you come over and join us. I'll leave a link in the description and comment section. You can come join us for free on Mondays, or if you want to check out, like a bit of a trial experience, check out the 5 days for $5. I'll leave you a link in the description and comment section as well. You can check us out for 5 days. You get access to the dashboard, some courses, video lesson library, some of our resources, and the live trading for 5 days. Okay. Now, our video lesson library is closing in on 200 videos. We have day trading courses, advanced day trading courses, options courses, swing trading courses. We're working on a shorting course, and our yearly members get access to all of these. All right, so make sure you check us out at daytraderchatroom.com.